What's up, Natalie?
What's up, Max?
What's the plan for today?
What do you say we go to the old city?
Back to Jerusalem again?
No, not that old city. We're
There's
going to
another-
Nazareth.
Ooh, Nazareth. Yes, this is a good time of year for that. They normally do a big kind of Christmassy thing there.
Exactly. It's a holiday season, so
Let's check it out.
let's go.
Located in the Galilee region in northern Israel, Nazareth is a city with a very rich history and is one of the most important Christian sites in the world. Today, the city is predominantly Arab. Some might say it's the Arab capital of Israel. Being a city with a Christian legacy, a large population of Muslims, and in a Jewish state makes it so unique. We got a chance to speak with the mayor himself, Ali Salam. We're now here speaking with the mayor of Nazareth. Thank you so much for speaking with us today. When did the city of Nazareth become such a popular tourist destination?
Welcome all נצרת. קודם כל אני רוצה לברך אתכם בעיר נצרת, עיר של כולנו, עיר האהבה, עיר השלום. כבר שנים אין לנו מקומות בבתי מלון, אין לנו מקומות במסעדות. אתמול היה לי מעל 50,000 תיירים ישראלים, ערבים, מחוץ לארץ היה לי 50,000. זה מה שאני רוצה, מה שאני מכהן ראש עיר מ-2013, כבר 3 שנים, זה עלה ב100%. כל יום יש לי תיירים בגלל שאני מאמין בשלום, ואני מאמין הדרך היחידה רק שאנחנו נחיה ביחד ונמשיך ביחד, בדרך היחידה השלום, ואני עובד על שלום. אני הייתי אצל אבו מאזן מחמוד עבאס, ראש ממשלת פלסטין, והייתי אצל ביבי נתניהו, ראש ממשלת ישראל, ודיברת על שלום, ואנחנו נמשיך בשלום, ואני מאמין, אנחנו ערבי ישראל, כבר 20%, אנחנו נהיה גשר השלום בין הערבים ובין יהודים. אני קורא לכל העולם, לכל מי ששומע אותי, שיבוא ויבלה ויהנה בנצרת, ונצרת העיר הכי ביטחון שאתה יכול להסתובב עם ביטחון, זה בעיר נצרת. אתה תרגיש שזה הבית שלך, בחיים לא היה בעיה בנצרת ולא יהיה בעיה בנצרת.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you.
תודה לכם.
Now we have a very exciting day coming up. During the holiday time, many people gather for the Christmas market where there's a lot of outdoor performances. And now we're also making our way to the ancient bathhouse. Nazareth is a very holy city and the cradle of Christianity. It is described in the New Testament as the childhood home of Jesus Christ. With a very rich history, it's no surprise that ancient historical remains have been discovered right near Mary's Well Square. Here we are in the ancient bathhouse, which was discovered just a little over a decade ago in 1993 by Elias and his wife Martina. Why don't you go on and start the tour? Tell us about that.
Okay, I will tell you all the story, of course. Welcome to the ancient bathhouse of Nazareth. The story of the place starting in 1993. When we bought this place to move our shop, we have a shop somewhere else, and we start to renovate it, we start to discover things. The first thing we discover, all the pipe system in the long of the place, also in the back, that is called in Latin terracotta. As you see already, we have 2 stones with holes. In this room, we have 4 like this one. Through the holes, it was coming the steam to heat the hot room of the bathhouse. Now we know that this bathhouse returning to the Hellenist Roman period. It means it's existing here in Nazareth, minimum 100 years before Christ.
The locals of Nazareth at that time would enter the bathhouse through the receiving room. There were then 3 additional rooms in the bathhouse, including the cold room, the middle hot room, and the hot room, which is where we are standing now. Today, entry to the bathhouse is forbidden. However, Elias went on to show us a video of how the underground historical bathhouse looks.
They will pass from room to room through doors like this one. This is the original arch. This is the original arch of the door. But when we arrived to the level of the pipe system, as you see in the picture, we found it covered with a small stone as big like that, with earth. And we surprised why suddenly here we have a solid and nice stone, and here in the middle of the wall we have a small stone. Then from curiosity, we tried to clean it out, as you see in the picture. Then we broke the first pipe, and it's still existing here.
This is where Elias first discovered these pipes. Now, when you discovered the pipes, did you know that it dated back all the way 2,000 years?
No, this is the story. No, I didn't know. Like that, we discovered the pipe system. Then we clean it because we thought it's nice decoration for the shop. We didn't know the archaeological importance for this site just after the year 2000. And of course, I will tell you the complete story. It's a long story, but I will tell it to you shortly. In '93, when I started to clean this place, the Israeli authority antiquity, they came, and they forbidden me to continue to clean this place for 3 days. After 3 days, they come back, and they tell me it's nothing. It's a Turkish hammam that it's built, they tell me the year, that it's built in 1885. It's been less than 200 years, and no archaeological importance, no historical importance, gradulation, do whatever you want. I could destroy it if I want. We have a door, closed door, here where the door today, and we use the upstairs until the year 2000. But in the year 2000, in the millennium, came the Pope from Italy to visit the Holy Land. And all this working with tourism, they say that we'll have a lot of tourists and good business. And we have the place, then we decide to open it and we start to sell it like a Turkish hammam, like the authority antiquity, they tell us. Then it's come a lot of experts from all over the world and many Israelis. And all of them, they agree for one thing, that it's not a Turkish hammam, it's a bathhouse. Why? Because the structure is completely different between a Turkish hammam and the bathhouse. And here, we have a Turkish hammam. This Hammam al-Basha in Akko. It's open for visitors if you're interested to go to visit it. But the most important thing is under the floor. Here the furnace, under the floor, as you see, you have just one canal to take the smoke out. You don't have hibukaus in the Turkish hammam.
As we were walking, we saw a clear window leading underground. It was a reserved hippocaust, which is a hollow space underground of an ancient Roman building in which hot air was sent for heating a room.
This is called hibukaus. In white color already the area we clean, but the hibukaus here continue under the 3 rooms. What it means that this bathhouse one from the oldest and biggest bathhouse in the world.
Let me ask you the question that everyone wants to know.
Yes.
Did Jesus Christ himself bathe in the bathhouse over here and Mary?
Yes,
Mother
I
Mary.
believe yes, but I don't say it's not my belief. It's the important. It's the document. That's right. Okay.
And you have the documents.
Then we have a document. It's actually in Hebrew, but we have the total in English. Please.
Okay.
Masa'ot Eretz Israel.
A Pilgrimage to Palestine by Rabbi Moshe Basola of Ancona.
Yeah.
Saying it correctly?
Rabbi Moshe Basola came from Ancona, from Italy,
Okay.
to visit the Holy Land in 1542. It's written, and he wanted to go to Nablus. By his way, he arrived to Nazareth. That the distance between them 1,600 meters, where the Christian Jesus lived. They say there is a bathhouse with warm water. It means not a mikveh, with warm water. That mother of Jesus already used this bathhouse. And since the Holy Family and Jesus lived in Nazareth almost 27 years, he don't live in Bethlehem, not in Jerusalem. He lived in Nazareth, and he born for a Jewish family. And like a Jewish, by the Torah, he have to wash himself 1 time a week. Then imagine to yourself how many times Jesus was here.
Wow.
Natalie, I am very hungry. I hope you planned something to eat.
Yes, I did. You're in luck. Have you ever tried authentic Arab cuisine that was homemade in a local's kitchen?
No, that I gotta say I have not had.
We're about to eat good, Max.
Oh yeah? Cool.
Almost right next door from Cactus's ancient bathhouse lies a restaurant called Rosemary, whose vision is to combine the traditional favorites with modern original dishes. What better way to experience a culture than by tasting its food? Am I right? Today we're here at Mary's Wells Square at a restaurant called Rosemary's. Why don't you tell us about the style of food that you have here?
We have a style of a mixture between European and local food. We do mix both of them, giving a special and unique taste with a very high ingredients and the best ingredients you can find around. We use a lot of things from the souk, from the market, and we use things like French butter and such, things just to bring the whole experience and the whole taste up all the way up. Today we're gonna have food that we make here, Arabic food, which is from Nazareth, from the house itself. It's what my mother used to do. You're gonna be eating my mother's food and the restaurant food.
So what does your mom prepare for us?
But it's called kusa wara. It's one of the traditional dish that we have. Ara'u betinjan. It's a special food too that we have. And we're gonna be trying frike as well. Frike with meat on top, and that's these three dishes.
I don't think I've heard of any of those dishes, but I trust you. It sounds good.
Yeah, it's perfect.
This historic building was considered the cold room of the bathhouse, called frigidarium in Latin.
This building is a very old building. We're sitting now in an ancient bathhouse. This room, called the cold room, there was the cold room, the middle room, and the warm room or the hot room. So you pass one by one till you finish the whole treatment or the whole bath. Usually people ask me if I built it or it was like this, and they were surprised that there is something like this still standing.
The ancient architectural design of the restaurant matches the traditional Arab cuisine that they offer. It has been in their culture for many years. Now that it's holiday time, thousands of people are visiting Nazareth, and I'm sure you get a lot more customers in the next few days.
That's right. We have many people coming from all around the world, even Israel itself, many people coming from all the cities around, and they're just enjoying the whole holiday here. It's a beautiful city. It's having a special and unique atmosphere during this time of the year. People coming all around Israel, and they're saying it's just a small drive and you feel like you're in Europe. So one of the things that really make Nazareth very unique.
All right, well, now I'm ready to try this Arab cuisine. People say it's very similar to the Israeli style of food. So let's try it.
Wara dawali ukusa, and we're gonna just pour it down that way. Yeah. This is one of the most traditional food that we have. We usually have it many times on every occasion. It's something that must be on the table.
Yeah, this looks like it would take a lot of work. It's stuffed zucchini.
Mm-hmm.
Zucchini family?
It's from the zucchini family, that's right. We call it kusa.
And it's filled with rice and meat?
Rice and meat. No, rice and meat, that's right. Ara'u betinjan. We usually pour it that way, but different sauce. We do make on it, we put on it some tomato sauce, homemade tomato sauce.
Wow, this is the real deal over here.
I use only fresh ingredients and the best ingredients on the market. That's one of the main reasons why the food here is super special and tasty. So you can enjoy every bite of it. And that's the reason why I'm #1 on TripAdvisor. It's another traditional food, another traditional dish that we have. We're gonna just pour it right now here.
Ooh, that looks so good.
Mm-hmm. Dinner is served. Now we're gonna have to make now two more things. Tabbouleh salad. It's one of the most traditional salads that we have.
The tabbouleh salad in Arab culture is served in almost every dinner occasion.
We add to it here some red onions. It's giving nice flavor. Some burghul. It's one of the main ingredients in it. Salt. Olive oil, only the best. It's organic olive oil that we take from farmers around, and a natural lemon sauce, lemon juice. Now, we mix them together very well. There are some which add to it some mint. Me personally, I prefer it without. We usually like to eat it with salad. So we add to it. Sometimes we even put it inside it and eat it just like a sandwich or like a roll. The salad is very healthy, and it's very tasty too. The sausages are from Nazareth. We buy them from Nazareth. It's called an Arabic sausages that we usually use here. There's very special spices in it. People do usually ask me, what are these spices inside? I can't tell. Just the one who's making them can tell. And this is the Arabic sarasiso with the unique sauce that we use a lot, garlic sauce.
After watching Ghassan prepare everything, I couldn't wait to finally sit down and see if the food tastes as good as it looks.
Why don't you help me pronounce each of these dishes?
Okay.
I'll see if I can try. This is tabbouleh.
Tabbouleh, that's right.
This is Arab sausages called
Sarasiso,
sarasiso.
yes, that's what we call it.
Okay.
And this is frike with meat
Frike.
on top. Frike.
Frike and
Frike,
meat.
yeah. This is kusa wara. We call it.
Kusa wara.
Yes, this is the kusa. This is the wara. It's leaves of the grapes. And this is ara' u betinjan. This is the ara' and this is the betinjan.
Oh, they're two different vegetables.
Yeah,
Okay. And all this you said was brought from the Arab shuk.
exactly. It was all brought from the Arab shuk. It's the sarasiso was brought from a boutique place in Nazareth that they make it themselves. Yeah,
Where should we start?
any place you'd like.
A little bit of everything. It smells so good. What's that?
Kusa wara, you eat it with some yogurt. Yes, you add yogurt to it just on the side of your plate, and you just eat it.
That I'll try with later. So, are you planning on having a big feast for Christmas?
Christmas is for the family, so we're gonna be just celebrating it with the family,
All this delicious food?
with all this delicious food and even more.
Wow. Got the table filled.
Yes, totally.
Delicious. Wow, I wasn't expecting this taste.
Yeah.
What kind of spices in it?
No, the sauce itself, yes, it's a secret that we gave a little bit from it to the audience, but the rest they're gonna have to come here and taste it themselves.
Definitely recommend.
After Max and I devoured all this delicious homemade food, it was time to head to the Christmas market.
You know, Max, I really get homesick around the holiday season because New York just lights up during Christmas.
Oh, you're missing the Christmas tree kind of Christmas
Yeah.
vibe. Okay, well, I got a solution for you. The Christmas tree where we saw the mayor, there's a square there. They're doing a whole Christmas fair with food and crafts.
Really?
Let's do it.
Let's go. For those of you who are living in Israel and really want to feel that Christmas spirit, the city of Nazareth holds the biggest Christmas event of the year, the Christmas market, where locals and people from all over the world gather together to celebrate the holiday season.
Beside the Christmas tree, which is seen throughout the town, is the Church of Annunciation, which was a traditional site to Mary's home.
Situated right next to the Christmas market, we're here in front of the Church of St. Gabriel, and the Christians Orthodox believe that the Virgin Mary has drew water from the well below the church.
We got a chance to speak to Nazareth City Hall manager, who told us all about how the celebrations began. We're now here with the City Hall manager, Sharif. Thanks you for speaking with us today. Let's talk about the Christmas market. How long has it been going on? For how many years?
It was a collaboration between the tourism office, the Greek Orthodox community, and the municipality of Nazareth. But this year, and even last year, it's only managed by the municipality of Nazareth, which is the biggest actually organization here in the city.
It's been very popular in the past few years. A lot of people come here from all over the world, correct?
When it became really famous and everyone saw that it's successful, we started to have people from all over the country and also from abroad. And every year it's increasing. I mean, every year we have more and more people. 18th and 19th, it's only, as you see here, this market, what we can say, the Christmas market. But 20, 21, 23, 20, 21, 2, 3, we will have also at night concerts, music, and maybe you saw the stage. It's a very big stage, international standard stage, and there will be a lot of groups, a lot of singers, and different kind of songs and different kind of music.
What goes on here in Nazareth on Christmas Day?
In the 24, we have a big procession that different groups and religious people, the mayor and all, the staff, they walk almost 2 kilometers. It takes 2 to 3 hours, this procession, with a lot of nice, decoration.
Upon entering the colorful Christmas market, we saw many booths selling food, drinks, art, and seasonal items while listening to some festive tunes.
I just got a lafa filled with labanet cheese, za'atar, the Middle Eastern spice that everyone loves here, and tabbouleh salad, which is parsley and a bunch of good stuff. So I've definitely experienced much colder Christmases than here in Nazareth, but this hot chocolate is really doing the trick. Whoa.
We then decided it would be interesting to get to know the locals of Nazareth working at the fair.
My name is Muad Hariri. I live in Nazareth. Many people here come not from Nazareth, all of Israelian. So I'm doing a French crepe, pizza, calzone, everything.
As we were walking through the market, we came across even more delicacies, and I just couldn't help myself.
What we have here is something called Lelot Beirut, which is Beirut nights in English. The whipped cream over here symbolizes the snow of the winter, and then we got some cream of wheat. Let's try it. Don't worry, Max, I won't eat all of it.
Not just sweet treats, but other locally crafted goods were at the market as well.
We're here together with this project of olive oil. It's a project of a few olive presses in the north in the Galilee. It's 6 olive presses that produce olive oil in the same area, and it's a mutual project for an economic development of the area. It's a nice festival here, and it's a good opportunity to make people see the project and taste the olive oil. So.
Can I try one?
Yes, of course, you're welcome.
It's really good. It's similar to the one that I bought. Oh, this is a stronger one.
Could be it's
Than this, right?
One has a little bit
His own taste. So for those of you who want to celebrate the holiday in the Holy Land, the ancient city of Nazareth is the place to be.
Well, that's it for us this week. Thanks for joining us on Cruising Israel.
Catch us on iltv.tv every Sunday when we'll be cruising Israel. Bye-bye.